As the battle over the citizenship question on the census rages on in Washington, many are warning counting illegal immigrants will dilute the voting power of American citizens. One America's Pearson explains why the dilemma isn't about the rights of minorities, but about Democrats trying to gain more electoral votes in blue majority states.
Between Democrats and President Trump, there's no consensus on the census. The president is quickly moving past what many hope will be a temporary setback at the Supreme Court, which denied the inclusion of a citizenship question on the 2020 census. While Chief Justice John Roberts joined the liberal bloc in casting his vote against a question of citizenship, he also left the possibility open for the administration to still include such a question. And that's an opening President Trump has signaled he's interested in using, saying he wants to give the justices the information they need to make a final decision on this very crucial matter. But while the argument between Republicans and Democrats over the citizenship question is relatively new, the question itself goes back nearly 200 years. That is until 2010, when President Obama decided to remove the question from the census. Thomas Jefferson proposed a citizenship question back in 1800, saying it was important to know the, quote, respective numbers of native citizens, citizens of foreign birth, and of aliens. Jefferson argued it was necessary to distinguish between who was born in America and who was immigrating, so the government could understand where increases in population were coming from. And then in 1820, a question was added to the census asking how many foreigners, not naturalized, were living in America. From 1890 to 1950, the question appeared on every single census, and then was included on every long-form questionnaire up until the year 2000, although it's still asked, even today, on the official American Community Survey. But there's another reason why Democrats want to eliminate the question, and it has nothing to do with protecting minority voters and everything to do with changing the Electoral College. By preventing a citizenship question, Democrats are encouraging illegal aliens to be counted on the census. And since Electoral College votes are based on the number of people living in the state, the more illegal aliens Democrats can cram into blue states, the faster they can make the Electoral College work in their favor. As a result, the invasion at the southern border has nothing to do with a humanitarian crisis, as Obama called it, and everything to do with ensuring Democrats never lose another election. According to Representative Mo Brooks of Alabama, his mostly red state will lose congressional seats if illegal aliens are counted in congressional apportionment. This gives states like California and Florida an additional 20 congressional seats, plus Electoral College votes, diluting the voting power of real American citizens. Conservative states like Montana, with just 3 electoral votes, are essentially wiped out. Yet counting only American citizens moves power away from liberal coastal states like California, Washington, and New York, and gives it back to Middle America. After Obama's decision in 2010, illegal aliens were counted for reapportioning congressional districts. But that violates the 14th Amendment, unconstitutionally diluting the representation of American citizens. And it's important to remember, the citizenship question does not ask about a person's legal status in the country. It simply asks whether or not the person is a citizen. Therefore, the argument that it will deter non-citizens from participating in the census is completely erroneous. Not only that, but by keeping an accurate count of the citizens in each district, the census can help cut down on voter fraud, protecting the integrity of our elections. Whether or not the question will be reinstated on the 2020 census is still unclear. However, as we've seen, the outcome of this decision could have a massive impact on not only future elections, but on the future of America as a nation as well. Pearson Sharp, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.